right, and welcome to Cox Auto Group out there on Route 40 as you're coming out of Wilmington, Delaware. It's on the left-hand side. If you're coming up from Cecil County, it's on the left-hand side. I love saying that, Tim, because it confuses everybody.
I love hearing you say it too, Tim.
Because we're in the medium strip right here when it comes to Cox Auto Group. It's right there as you get 896 and Route 40 come together. You're going to find that strip there that separates the highway. So that's the reason you're on the left-hand side coming both ways, right across from People's Plaza. But let's talk about Cox Auto Group, because when it comes to Cox Auto Group, it's a buy here, pay here, but a unique buy here, pay here. You guys do it a little bit different through a finance company.
Right. I'm the finance specialist here, Tim, and we do things a little different here. We kind of stretch things out a little more here, and if I come see me, and if I can't do anything for you, it can't be done. It can't be done.
Yeah, and when you're talking about that, because it's you can buy it here, you can pay for it here, you can kind of set your own payments according to what your money is, to what kind of car you can have, and so forth and so on. But I like it because payments only go for 3 years, Jim.
Yeah, and it's a flexible down payment out here also, too. It can start from $690 and go up to $1,690.
Yeah, and then when you're talking about 3 years and 2 years, you want to trade it in, come back and flip-flop.
Definitely. Sometimes you can do it in a year and a half, too.
Yeah, because you're buying equity into the automobile. That's what I like about it. Within it, where other places 5-6 year notes, I mean, it's 4 years before you buy an equity into the automobile. Here, year and a half, 2 years, you own part of it.
You're exactly right, Tim. Definitely right about that.
Yeah, so if you're looking for that, and then we got to give them peace of mind too, Jim. So let's talk, every car on the lot, when it rolls off of here, it goes off with a warranty.
Yeah, 6 months or 6,500 mile warranty. It's a $50 deductible, but I'd rather pay $50 than pay $500 for a car, right?
Yeah, and you guys give that to them. I mean,
we pay for the first one, yes.
Yeah, and then you said first one. I'm glad you say that, because that takes me on, because I want that peace of mind a little bit longer than just 6 months. When I buy something, I want to keep it out there, and I don't mind paying a little bit. It's kind of like buying insurance, if you would. Extend that out there. You guys, you can extend it. They can take it as long as they want it.
Well, we don't try to make money off our warranties. Whatever it costs us, that's what it'll cost the customer.
Yeah, so that's a fantastic deal. So you got the peace of mind, you buy here, pay here, you got low down payments, and then you got quality of automobiles. Because when you're talking about it, since, these guys have been doing it since 1960, Cox Auto Group.
Yeah, they've been. In fact, my uncle bought a car from one of the original Cox guys back in, I think, 65. Yeah, so they've been doing it a while now. I think they know what they're doing now, right?
And then when they opened this lot, and this was their newer lot, and when they opened it, they said, we want to build customers for life. And when they say that, because I've said here and I've seen it happen, I mean, I'm not blowing smoke of any kind here. I've been here when customers have come back time and time again, same customers, 3, 4, 5. I got one guy who was in here about his 12th car when I was in here one day.
Well, I just sold a customer that's been here 4 times. He bought 4 from me personally. So, yeah, that does happen a lot here.
Yeah, so, it's a repeat business. They get repeat business because of the quality of cars. And right now, Jim said, hey, Tim, it's time that we introduce the managers. I want to say, first of all, every car on the lot's got that spring sale going on.
We extended the spring sale because of the bad weather we had, the bad winter we had. So we extended the spring sale here. But we also started the manager special. And I have a few cars today I'd like to show you that's on the manager special.
I'm looking at this right now. When you're young kids, if you're out there, you want something sporty, I'm telling you, I was surprised because I didn't realize what this was, a Grand Am GT. I mean, it's gorgeous.
Yeah, well, it's a 02 Grand Am GT, and it's under 100,000 miles. And you can see it's clean, it's well kept, and it gets serviced before we send it out also. We guarantee it'll pass inspection. And with the warranty, 6 months, 6,500 mile warranty.
Yeah, when you say guaranteed pass inspection, it is a good time for me to remind those people down in Cecil, Hartford County, because we've been running over there for 5-6 years. You get a lot of customers coming up from that end of the world as well, coming over, and you guarantee that Maryland inspection as well.
They tell us that's a blessing for them because a lot of used car lots won't guarantee Maryland inspection, but we guarantee Maryland inspection. I mean, it may be costly at times, but we don't care.
Yeah, but it's one of those deals that it's once again the quality of the automobile that you're buying, that the guys buy to put out here for you guys to sell. They've been doing it since 1960. You got hundreds of years worth of buying experience in here.
Definitely, they sure do, and our product is really, really nice here.
Yeah, and when you're talking about this Pontiac right here, GT, if you're a young guy out there and you were looking for a great-looking automobile, what I love about it, because we walked over to this side, because you can't, it's hard enough trying to keep up with one car, much less I guess right now we got probably 150 on the lot, kind of keep up with them. But you guys tag these cars just like a brand new automobile would do if I went onto a new lot. It gives you all the accessory. Everything's right there on the sticker.
It tells you everything that's on the sticker, Tim. All the options on it, and it also gives you the warranty also too.
Yeah, so everything's right there. If you come in here to shop and don't want to be bothered, I can come up here and I can look at this and I can see everything. I mean, you're talking about under 100,000 miles. You're talking about a car that just hit 90,000 miles. When you're talking about it just getting broken in.
Definitely, and it's an '02, and under 100,000 miles, that's a good car.
Yeah, and so whoever had it took care of it. And you can tell that by looking at it. It's all sported out for you. It's ready to roll right now off Cox Auto Group. But when you're talking about cars, well, let's go over here because this is more of a sedan sports car. I call them because it's it's got that sporty look, but it's a sedan.
Well, it's a Pontiac G6. It's a '07, and it's got 100 on it, but this is a well-kept car too. And we've serviced it, and it will pass inspection.
Yeah, and when you're looking at that, I'm got to take a look inside of it because this is absolutely gorgeous. It's got that, and we got the sticker here too to see a lot of more of the accessories that's on there. I mean, it's got power brakes, power windows. I mean, it's got everything, disc players, so you don't have to worry about putting nothing to it. It's a family car.
It's got everything in it. It's really nice. So we just got it in about 2 weeks ago, so it's ready to go.
Yeah, and it's got the warranty like we talked about and everything else. And once again, the year, what year was this there?
It's a '07, 2007.
2007.
G6. It's a Pontiac G6.
Which was the top of the line what they had.
Definitely. We've had a couple of these and sold well with them.
Yeah, good running automobiles. I always said Pontiacs are tight automobiles. I mean, they always have been. As we make our way around here, I mean, you've got a Hyundai, you've got a Chevy.
That's only got 60,000 on it. HHR.
Yeah, 60,000 miles on it.
Yes.
Well, that's a good one. That's not the manager special, but it's on special.
But it's on special. It's on sale. It's in our spring sale.
Yeah, and I think spring's finally here. We started a spring sale back way back when, but we haven't had no spring, so they're going to continue that on right here at Cox Auto Group on Route 40 as you're coming down. It's in the median strip right there across from People's Plaza, and coming up to this right here because a lot of folks like these Volkswagens. I mean, good German-made automobile. I mean, the kids really love them. You got a clean, what they call in the business, a clean and straight one here.
Well, this is a 2005 with 78,000 miles on it. And this is clean. It's a Jetta four-door sedan, GL, and it's clean inside and out, as you can see.
Yeah, and I'm sitting here looking at this, and I'm thinking to myself, this could be a family car. I mean, it's got lots of legroom in the back. I'm looking at it. It's a sedan, but it's a Volkswagen, so you got that sportness to it.
And it's also four-cylinder. That's important, too. Gas saver.
Yeah, big-time gas saver. And, of course, there are all the accessories that it has, power steering, power blocks, and, reclining seats, AM, FM radio. I mean, it's all the cruise control. It's got it all.
And this is one of our manager specials also.
Yeah, when you say manager special.
Well, we reduced the original price of it. We'll take up to $2,500 off the original price of it.
Which helps people with down payments.
Exactly. So we can do this at $690 plus tax and tax.
See that, and when you're coming into that manager special, you take a finer car like this at $690. You're getting in pretty good.
Oh, you're getting it in great. You're getting it in great, Tim. And like you said, it's only a 3-year loan here, and after a year and a half, 2 years, you can trade out of this.
Yeah,
but have enough equity in it.
Yeah, and when you're talking about that, because I want to talk about that when you're coming in here, and say you don't want your payments to be quite that high, well, put a little bit more down on the car.
That's what determines your car payment. That's where a lot of people don't really understand. What determines your car payment anywhere you go is what you put down on a car.
Yeah, so if you want to lower that payment, and that's what a lot of people do, month to month, paycheck. I can afford $400 a month. That's all I can afford. Well, you can have, any car on this lot pretty much for that if you put the right down payment.
And also, there's no penalty for early payment here. You can put a little more money and put it on your principal.
Yeah, so you can work it down and work it off, and you can keep that warranty. That's what I like about it. You got the 6-month, 6,500 miles that comes with the automobiles, but you can also keep that warranty going as well when it comes to it. Because I want to come back through here because I want to just show when you're talking about cars. I mean, it's. If we can look all the way down, I mean, it's just unbelievable. And you guys have them separated. That's what I like about it. We're up at this end here, but down at the other end, you got a lot of vans, a lot of SUVs.
Correct. We have a lot of vans, a lot of SUVs down in the other end. And on the other side, we have more cars also.
Yeah, we're going to get around to that other side, but right now, one car, Jim. I know you're busy. You got to get back inside, but I want to do one more car because I know this just came in. This is sweet, sweet, sweet. Yeah,
It's a Buick LeSabre, old school, as some of the young people say.
yeah. When you say old school, you're talking about, you're looking at this. I'm looking at this because I always say, it takes you until you get older to find out that Buick made the best car because that's what everybody drives when they're older.
Dad drove. That's what
My dad drove one, but this one here is loaded out, and it's just sweet and clean. I mean, take a look. I mean, I wish it's all leather inside.
It's a 2004, 74,000 miles on it.
74,000.
74,000 miles on it, and it's clean in and out.
Yeah, this looks like it was garage kept. I mean, it really does. I mean, this is really, really a sharp-looking automobile. I like this a lot, Jim. And I'm sitting there, and I look inside there, and you can always tell wear and tear and how much they did it by the seats. And
By the seats.
And these,
Exactly.
no wear.
Right. Well, it looks like it was garage kept. Yeah, you never know, though, really. You never know.
Yeah, but if I was sitting here looking at this, I would say it was garage kept because the back seat doesn't look like it was it. This is, I think, if you really research this was a little old lady from Pasadena's car.
Right. Well, we do Carfax on all our vehicles.
So if they find out information on it, you pull it right up.
Yes, we can.
Yeah, so and it's important to know. You always want to know what's going on with an automobile. But this one right here, 74,000 miles. It's a Buick, top of the line Buick. I mean, it doesn't get any better than this.
Yes, it doesn't get any better, Jim.
Yeah, well, this is our time for you to tell everybody, this is the place to shop, and you're the man to see.
This is definitely the place to stop, and I'm the man to see. My name is Jim. I'm from Cox Auto. You know that. And come down and see me. I'll work a deal for you.
You're the finance specialist. I mean, other guys, when they can't get it done, they say, "Hey, Jim, can you help me out here?" Because you know how to do it.
I definitely know how to do it, and I'm the poetess that need the mowers.
Yeah, you've been doing this because you've been here. You're the
9
longest.
years, Tim.
Yeah, pretty much since it's right after
It opened up.
Yeah.
Yes, since it opened up.
You've been walking these right here. A lot of friends and a lot of cars out there now.
A lot of friends. I built a lot of friends and a lot of cars, sold a lot of cars.
Yeah, if you're looking for it, he can help you out. This is Jim once again here at Cox Auto Group on Route 40. And I see somebody else I want to get now. This is
my partner Vinny.
Yeah, when you're talking about Vinny now, because we're going to go back. We talk about being here since 1960. Well, let me introduce you to Vinny, and we'll talk about that. Thanks, Jim.
Well, Vinny is the man.
As I get over here, I want to thank Jim once again, but Vinny's standing over here waiting on us because you've been waiting on this opportunity to get on here. Because I want to, when you talk Cox Auto Group since 1960, and you still have family people working here. That's your grandfather.
He's doing well. My granddaddy and my Uncle Tim had started this business back in 1963. Came here from Michigan. This lot has been open since here, specifically, probably about 2003, 2004. This is when Cox Auto Group opened. We've been in business that long, and it's a great thing that you come down and check out and deal with a family member because I'll give you the best deal.
Yeah, and when you're talking about that, because Cox has been, they've been synonymous with the state of Delaware since the 1960s, and you talk about that. You're involved with the community too, because I want people to know, and I want to thank you myself because I know you're a volunteer fireman, and that's a lot put out there.
Yeah, I'm a current fire line officer at a volunteer organization. Currently, I reside. That's one of my hobbies I do, and I just want to give a shout out to my brothers and sisters and say thank you guys, and come on down. Come down. I'll give you a great deal. Fireman's discount. You get anything you guys want down here. Come out and check us out.
Yeah, because and that tells me a lot about you as an individual too, to step out and do that in the community and everything else. You're somebody I want to deal with because when it comes to that, firemen are good people.
We're always good people. I mean, keep that in mind. We're all the same. Firemen, paid, career. I do it for free.
Yeah.
Who runs into a burning building? Not many people, and there got to be something wrong upstairs if you run into a burning building. So I sell cars. It's like a hobby, too. I love selling cars, and I love making money. But I also love the customer and the people person. I'm a real great people person.
Yeah, and that's what it's all about and everything, because it's good. Once again, you're going to find Vinny down here at Cox Auto Group. That's the one on Route 40 as you're coming out of Wilmington on the left-hand side, out of Cecil County on the left-hand side, in the medium strip right across from People's Plaza. I'm going to keep saying that over and over again because I want people to be able to find you, because that's where you're going to find these quality automobiles. And when you talk about that, all these years, I would say the buyers have learned how to buy cars.
Correct. The buyers have learned how to buy cars. I mean, We're buying anything from 2005s up to 2012s. You know, there's a market for everything. We got Dodges, Hondas, Chevys, foreign, domestic. I mean, you name it, we have it.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter what you're looking for. If you don't have it, you guys can find it. And on top of that is, if you're looking, because this is something we don't talk about a lot, but if you're looking to get rid of your car, you guys buy cars too.
Yeah, we buy clean cars. I mean, that's one thing that we've always been known for, was to buy our clean cars. You know, we give Carfaxes. We, you know, do thorough checks on our vehicles before they come on the lot. You know, we want to buy something clean so the customer can have a peace of mind, basically.
Yeah, and you give them that peace of mind with a warranty. Let's talk about that Stratus up there on top of it, because anytime you got one that's sitting up there, there's a reason it's up there. Because you're talking about a clean car, that looks very clean from here.
That's a 2004 Dodge Stratus. Basic model, great gas zipper, 4-cylinder, great, decent on miles. I mean, it's a great car. It's a gas zipper. I mean, what can you expect more? I mean, you're looking for your first-time car, that's the car to do it. Family road trip to the beach, that's the best place to be in that thing.
Yeah, we talk about that because if you want to save a little bit of gas, we're going to get into some gas savers, because there's an Aveo right there. We'll talk about. Well, tell me a little bit about that.
It's a 2006 Chevy Aveo LS 4-door. That year they make a couple different models. You know, they make the hatchback version. If you want a hatchback, I got a few of them. I got the 4-door sedan. If you got I got a few of them if you want them. It's got great tires, service. You got a warranty with it. All the bells and whistles come with that car. Power windows, power locks. It doesn't have the moonroof, unfortunately, but you know, if you want that, I have it.
Yeah, we can definitely get one with it in there. But right next to that, because that's the reason I want to work my way down here, the cameraman gets mad if I don't get a Mustang on in every show. So you've got one here that, I mean, this is gorgeous.
Tim, actually, this is one of my favorite cars. It's a V6 Mustang, 40th anniversary edition, stick shift. It's a very, very nice car. It's low miles, decently run a car. I actually had the privilege of driving this car where we got the car from, and for a V6 Mustang, it's got some pep to its step.
Yeah. I mean, if you like the Need for Speed, you got that, and you got a very nice sporty look. I mean, I love the color of that, and that is going to be a collector's item.
It is, and that color blue is more of like a Mystique blue, kind of in a way. It's, you know, I would
it changes colors while I'm sitting there looking at it.
It does.
You
It
get
does.
a little bit of a purplish look at it every now and then, but I mean, it's just a gorgeous, gorgeous automobile. Got the wing on the back end of it and everything else. But you got to get fair. You know, if you're going to talk about Ford sports car, you also got to talk about the Chevy sports car, and that's the Chevy Camaro, and you got one of those.
This is my favorite. This is a Chevy Camaro. This is the 25th anniversary edition. I actually know a lot about this car. It's 2002. It also has 51,000 miles. I could say this car's been garage kept, because for something at this aspect of an old, being no scratches, no dinks, no dents, it's a great car.
Yeah.
It was garage kept.
How many miles?
51,000.
51,000 miles on that. You know, whoever had that definitely took care of it.
They did. They took very good care of it. I mean, I can tell. I walk around these cars relentlessly. I come out here every day and every morning and walk around the cars and learn to see what we have, because it betters me and it betters myself when I'm, you know, going out there to sell, so that way the people know.
Yeah, when you're talking about that's a Camaro with 51,000. I just can't believe that. That is a gorgeous automobile. And you talking about this has got to be one of the cleanest PT Cruisers I've seen in I don't know how long. This looks like it hadn't left the showroom floor.
No, this is a GT PT Cruiser, 2.4 liter turbo, high output. I mean, this thing's loaded. Stick shift, it's leather seats, sunroof. I mean, you want to cruise and have a great day. I mean, this is the car to do it in. I mean, this
looks I'm sitting here looking at it, and you know, this has got to be the cleanest and nicest looking PT Cruiser I've seen in years. I mean, it's just gorgeous.
It is. We get a lot of PT Cruisers in, but I'm not a PT Cruiser fan, but this is something I'd roll in.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I'm not, you know.
I'd put myself in this.
Yeah, because if you want to join a PT Cruiser club, you're going to win some contests with that, because that is clean.
Yeah, it is clean. It's got the chrome wheels. It's got all the chrome around it. I mean, all the bells and whistles this car has. I mean, I believe this car is great.
I'm sitting there looking at it, and I know price of PT Cruiser, you're going to get a pretty good deal on that.
Yeah, you will get a good deal. Come down, check us out. I mean, I'll give you a deal. I'll give you the best deals. I'm the one to talk to. as far as good deals go by. You know, I mean, come on, I'm Vinny Cox. You're dealing with family right here.
Yeah, and when you're talking about that, you know, you're talking about one that's got great gas mileage too. But if you really want to save some money and gas mileage, we showed you one. Here's another one in red because you talked about you got plenty of them on there. Now the other one was more of a sedan look. This is more of that hatchback.
Yeah, this is a hatchback, 2009 Chevy Aveo. I mean, it's fire engine red. I mean, I like the color on it. I mean, you want something that's gonna be able to. A hatchback, it's a hatchback. It's self-explanatory. Like I said before, I mean, we got plenty of them. They're great cars, great gas zipper. I mean, you'll probably get 35, 40 miles to the gallon out of this thing, as long as you don't have a lead foot.
Yeah, and then there again, you can put the seat down and put
Cargo
some
room,
yeah,
cargo.
yeah.
You carry things, dogs. You got to go to Home Depot, pick up some wood. You can put that down, pull the tailgate up. The back windshield even flies up a little bit. You can put your wood right through there and put some zip ties down, and you can do all the stuff you need to do with it. Don't need a pickup truck.
Yeah, another PT Cruiser here. I can't even talk about that PT Cruiser after looking at that red one. If you're looking for a PT Cruiser, grab the red one while it's here. I mean, that's clean, but it's nothing like that red one was. Suzuki, I mean, you're talking about a pretty good running automobile. Another PT Cruiser. This is the towing edition. This is a specialty too. I mean, I'm sitting there looking at these PT Cruisers, and you got the red one. This one's good too. The black. I mean, you got to pick your color.
I mean, there's plenty of cars. You got any car down here? We got black, white. You want a PT Cruiser? I got red, black, and blue. Come down and pick one of them out. I mean, I got it. All three of them are the same almost.
Yeah, because I'm sitting there looking at them. And then, of course, my favorite cars, and I tell people this all the time. I drove one. I've driven two. I've owned two of them now. But Pontiac makes one of the tightest feeling cars when you're driving. I mean, they're great automobiles.
That's correct, Tim. That's correct. I mean, Pontiac is self-explanatory. I'm kind of upset that Pontiac, went out of business. In 2010, they didn't. They kind of stopped reproduction and made their cars because Pontiac is one hell of a car. One heck of a car. I mean, this car, it's a Pontiac G5. It's an 08. It's great miles on it. I mean, two-door coupe. It's just like the Chevy Cobalt. I mean, you don't want Chevy and you want Pontiac, I have it. This car is the best car on the market. I mean, as far as Pontiac, I have people come in all the time and ask about Pontiacs.
Yeah, good car. I'm telling you, I drove one for many years, drove two of them, in fact. But right next to that is another gas saver, if you would. I mean, you're looking to get, low 30s in gas. Here it is.
This is a Suzuki Reno, is what it's called. It's a 2006 hatchback, stick shift. You guys want to feel like you're in that Tokyo Drift and you want to drag race and all that stuff, you can do it in that little gas zipper. I don't expect you to do it, but it's a great little car.
Right next to that, a Ford Focus. If you're looking for a good, dependable automobile, they're dependable. Fleets use them. There's a reason for it. They hold up well. But I want to get down here because springtime it is here, and we got a convertible sitting here, and it's time for this thing to roll. I mean, and you guys because I passed the cone, so that means I'm into some really spring savings right now.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, this is a 2002 Chrysler Sebring convertible. Leather seats, heated seats. It's loaded to the T. CD player. You want to cruise to the beach. This is the.
I'm telling you, drop the top and let's go.
Yeah, let's just drop the top. Put your family, you and your girlfriend, if you want. You and your wife, if you want. Head down to the beach. Just have a day of it. Make a day. Put your kitties in the back, dogs. Put the top
I don't have to get out and manually put that top down.
It goes down. It goes down by a button.
I can push a button and it's going to go. Right?
Yes, yes.
I can pull up to a red light. It just stopped raining. I can hit that button.
It'll go right up. Yep. All you got to do is physically lock the actual clips on the inside. So.
Yeah, so there you go. All automatic for you. Great automobile. And if you're looking to cruise with the top down, there's a great deal for you. I want to remind everybody once again, when you're talking about Cox Auto Group, and you can see we got a lot more cars this way, that way, and every which way. So there's no way that we can get all the cars into it in a show. But I want to remind everybody that you're located, once again, on Route 40 at 896. But the warranty, let's talk about that.
The warranty is a great warranty. It's 6 months, 6,500 miles. And that covers major components, engine, transmission, rear, all the major components. It's 100% warranty. Keep in mind, though, we also have rental car reimbursement and towing reimbursement. So, if typically your vehicle's down for a couple days, we'll reimburse you for the time that you guys spent on a
Yeah, it's a
rental car?
$50 deductible.
No, it's a $50 deductible. It's a 100% warranty.
Yeah, and you can't go wrong with that. If you want to extend that out, you can. Financing, it doesn't get any better because when you're talking about it's a buy here, pay here. You can use traditional finance, go through your banks, whatever. The cars qualify for that. But you go through a finance company that's here that reports to the credit unions.
Yes, we do. We go to our finance company here is a 3-year term. You know, we set it up on how you get paid, weekly, bi-weekly, monthly, on how you get paid. We do it what's comfortable for the customer.
Yeah, one more car. I'm looking at that, and then we got to wrap things up as we're looking at that. I mean, this is a Honda. I mean, I love the color of this. It's a good-looking car.
It is. It is. 2004 Honda Civic 4-door LX. Power windows, power locks, cloth seats, CD player, and it even has the iPod jack. If some young teenager wants to hook their iPod jack into it and just listen to music.
Yeah, it's all here for you. This is Cox Auto Group. This is Vinny. Vinny, tell the folks come down and see you and say goodbye.
Come down, check us out, guys. My name is Vinny. Ask for me or Jim. Thank you, guys, and I appreciate it.
We'll see you later. Bye-bye.